Appearance Profiles. Under the Navigator tab, open Appearance Profiles. Appearance Profiles define color and growth simulation for the resources assigned to tasks. So as task is being performed, we will see some graphical representation, some change in color or change in growth of the resource on the 3D view. Therefore, before assigning resources to tasks, we have to understand what kind of activity it will be and maybe what color it should take during the construction, and it all depends on the type of the work will be performed. As a default, we have 5 system profiles in Synchro PRO. These are namely install, system profile, maintain, neutral, remove, and temporary. For example, we have an activity top layer cutoff, and this will be the top layer. So before assigning this resource to a task, we should specify the appearance profile as remove. We can do it from here before assignment, or after the resources is assigned to tasks, it can be changed from task properties. Later on, when we have reinforced concrete columns, the appearance profile for them will be installed. And so on. We have installation for slabs, walls, then second floor, third floor. Also, you can introduce unlimited amount of custom appearance profiles. Make a right click in the empty space here and select Add. Let's say it's excavation. Then after you created the appearance profile, you need to define action. So we have 5 actions, same as ones in system profiles. But for those, this cannot be changed. For the excavation, the action will be remove. And as we defined remove, the start appearance is active now. For example, if we go to install again, so these bottoms are not editable, change it to remove. And now you can define the start appearance original color or set up a new color for start appearance, transparency. To change the appearance during the action phase, again the same original color or transparency interpolation in this case. You can set up a growth simulation. As a type, this can be changed in all 3 dimensions, from bottom to top or opposite, from top to bottom, from left to right, from right to left, front back, back front, or you can define custom growth simulation. Let's choose, for example, left right and end appearance. But for this action, for remove, end appearance is not active. I've already assigned some resources to tasks, so you can shift this red dashed line in the Gantt chart to preview the animation of the construction. It's all pretty simple. But one resource left unassigned. This is for top layer cutoff. First thing we should do in order to see appearance profile as an action, we need to assign resource to task. As you can see here, we have nothing assigned to this task. And you can also check it from the Gantt chart. There is now this blue dot marker. If you don't see these markers, please go to Show Spotlight and activate Show Resource Markers. Let's assign this top layer cutoff to the task. Let's select the top layer cutoff, the task. From the drop-down, select our excavation appearance profile, make a right click, and choose Assign to selected tasks. And this has been assigned. By changing the focus time, you can see the preliminary animation of the top layer cutoff. You see that the active color is green. We can go to the user profiles excavation, select it, and change the color from green to brown. The change has been brought immediately. So let's choose the excavation appearance profile and then see how it changes or overrides the color of the resource. During the start phase, its color is set as original color. It can be readjusted from here. Then we have an active phase, where here, so this overrides are applying, these ones. And then we have end appearance, but this cannot be changed. So we have then excavation, then we start pilings, then cups, then concreting, slab, columns on the ground floor, slabs, and so on. So if we return to the task of top layer cutoff and go to the task properties, which you can open from Windows, Properties panels, Task Properties, and if you open then Resources tab, you will see that there are resources grouped by category. So we have assigned a material resource, surface, and from here you can read the information about this resource, like what is general information for appearance profile is excavation. It's also changeable from here. From this panel, some redundant resources can be unassigned from the task. And in case if you have multiple resources assigned to a task, for example, concrete piles, you can change the appearance profile for a particular resource within the task by selecting it from here and choosing something different. So this was the pile that we selected. And you see that this element particular will behave differently.